Hi everyone, my name is Michael, and I'm telling you my story. When I was born, I was diagnosed with hydrocephalus, hemiplegia, and epilepsy. When I was in the womb, the doctor told my mom that I was going to have complications. He told her that I wouldn't be able to do a lot of things, which means talk, walk, hear, anything possible. At 3 months old, I went into surgery, and I had a shunt put into my right side of my neck, which means I had fluids in my brain. After that, I was a normal baby, but I was able to do a lot of things at my own pace. When I got a little older, I was into therapy. The therapist told my mom that I wasn't, I would be able to do a lot. They would come to my grandmother's house, to my house, and I would go to their facilities. Mom would bring me everywhere. She was my rock, and still is. As I got older, I was put into casts on my right side. I did not like it, but it was for my best interest in trying to get both my arm and leg stronger. I'm very thankful for that to this day. The funniest thing, I'm very pleased for my dad because he was always there. Once the doctors put the cast on wrong and it was hurting, they told me to last a whole week with these casts. But I couldn't because each night, every time they had to put a cast on me, sometime during the night, I'd call to my dad and he would get a crowbar. He would open my cast up and relieve me from my pain. Every time I went into the hospital to get a new cast on, they said, "Oh man, your dad did it again, didn't he? We're gonna have to put another cast on you now, but you keep doing it wrong, so put it on right then." But then when I had my seizures, which I'll get more into detail in other videos. When I had seizures all through my life, I would be very stressed out, very uncomfortable. I would be getting to feel something in my lips. I would be looking at lights and looking in different places, and all of a sudden it went through all of my body, all through my right side, and it would last for a good 20 minutes to a half hour. I would start twitching only on this side. I thought I was gonna die. As I got older, in my preteens and all through my lifetime, I wouldn't let anything stop me. I would be making my sports a priority, and I loved going to every one of them. I played baseball, basketball, soccer, bowling, some wrestling, and of course, golf. Because my family on my dad's side, they're big golfers. As I'm doing all these sports, I am treated just exactly the same as everyone else. My parents didn't treat me any different, any possible way that they could. They didn't tell me that I was special, nothing. To deal with all these complications I had, I was just a normal kid, just like everyone else. I may look different in some way, but I was normal. I'm very happy with who I am today and who I was as a young boy. It was different when I was growing up and trying to understand what I was going through, but as who I was talking to, my family, my friends, they all told me the same thing, that just because you have something wrong on your right side, it shouldn't stop you. And I am very pleased at what they said, and I took that to heart because I'm me, and no one can replicate me. This is who I am, and I only can go from here. When I was 10 years old, I had another shunt on my left side, but I'll tell you more in a bullying video. When I was in school at age 10, I wasn't treated right when I went back to school, and it wasn't a fun time. I thought, wow, why are these kids going to me and saying these mean things? Because it's not the way I want to be treated. I felt useless, very unwelcomed. Nothing was going my way. I'm very pleased at who stuck by me at those times, and my family, my friends, my true friends, they always did what was best. They are my rock. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be me. Who I am inside is someone that is a loving, caring guy that is trying to make something out of this world, and I want to make something different. Middle school to high school, that was hell. I played all my sports, all my activities that I did. Middle school, 8th grade, I was in Young Life. The best years of my life, because it was basically about singing, talking to friends, meeting other kids that were just like me at the time, as in just trying to make new friends. When I got to high school, I went on to other groups, Leaders for Life, Future Holy Cross, and I loved it all. Leaders for Life made my life something so passionate. When I went there, I told my story. I had everyone in tears. They have made me who I am in a different way. I think Teresa Huggins and all of my friends that I've met there, because she is the one that gave me hope. When I was learning to drive at age 16, I got my permit, but I didn't get my license until I was 18. I'm thankful for that chance. If I wasn't ready at age 16, fine. I did what I needed to do. But I didn't get my license until I was 18. I was ready to drive on my own, to do things. It was what was best. I had my first job at the YMCA. It was a lot of fun because I love sports and I loved being around people. When I got into my next jobs, it got me ready for the next and the next. Basically what I'm saying is, anything is possible. When you are ready to do something and your mind is set for it, go for it. Just because you have something different inside you, a complication to a lot of different, doesn't mean anything. You put your mind to it, you stand up for it, and you go for it. Without this, everything is going to stop you. What I'm telling you is, go with your heart, tell people how you want to do it, and you do it. Break through that wall into a million pieces and keep going. You, as a person, can do anything you want, and that is how it should be. Thanks guys, this is my video of my story, and I'll see you next time.